George Edward Moore said, "A man travels the world in search of what he needs and returns home to find it." What I needed when I traveled to the Dominican Republic was a new perspective, a fresh way of seeing myself in the world. I felt stuck in the busy world around me where I couldn't finish a single thought without other thoughts getting in the way. Stuck in a society where coming in last wasn't an option, and stuck in the mindset that people are only concerned with themselves. However, these needs did not become apparent to me until I returned home from the DR. It was the experiences that I had, the lessons that I learned, and the people who I bonded with while in the DR that led me to realizing these needs. While my experiences in the DR are vast, there are a few in particular that stand out to me. The first experience, which lasted the entire trip, was a shielding of myself to readily accessible technology. Speaking as a person who was addicted to Facebook, I can honestly say that it was relieving and relaxing to get away from the world of technology. Perhaps it was because I wasn't constantly getting tweets about tragic events that had occurred throughout the world, or maybe it was just that I was finally focusing on my own life instead of being concerned about everyone else's. I was living more in the moment that I had in a long time. I felt refreshed, alive. Another experience that I had was just taking various walks around the city of Monte Cristi. The overall atmosphere of the city was rejuvenating. There were festive Dominican music blasting throughout the streets, children flying kites and playing games, families and friends gathered in front of their homes, and it was always meaningful to exchange greetings with the locals when passing by. Seeing this positive atmosphere in a city where my preconceptions were that it would hold little happiness showed me that there was more to life than the plasma screen TVs hanging in our homes or the $10,000 pay raises we get. Instead, true happiness stems from being around the ones you love, doing what you love, and living in the moment. 'Cause I'm gonna make this place your home. My journey, of course, was not taken alone. I was able to share this amazing experience with 30 other students who, going into the trip, I barely knew. Never before have I been part of a group that bonded so quickly and worked so well together. We made special connections and made memories that I will never forget. Spending only 7 days with these unique individuals in a foreign environment with no access to technology, these acquaintances were transformed into strong friendships that I continue to build on today. It is truly reassuring and inspirational to know that there are people in this world who feel as passionate about serving others as I do, and it gives me a sense of hope for the UW-Madison community. Through my interactions with these friends, I have learned a great deal about who I want to be and how I want to live my life. For too long, I've been concerned about how others will think of me. It's time for that to stop, because what I realized from this DR group is that my true friends will accept me for who I am and will support me in all of my endeavors. They also showed me that a lifetime is too short to hold grudges, to judge people behind their back, and to dwell on the past. I need to live my own life and make my own choices. This is what living is all about. And that's the sound of sunshine coming down. What I failed to realize before the trip was that all of these lessons that I learned and all of the people I met were present beforehand. I just needed to be taken out of my everyday environment and put into a fresh one, like the Dominican Republic, for me to realize that what I needed was all around me, waiting for me to discover it.
I open up my hand and said I'm glad to see they can take away my job, but not my friends, you see. And here I am.